16th, Sam Ellis became Bury's 17th post-war manager. Set off a spell of spending £175,000 during the summer spell, signing Chris Wythe from Notts County for £40,000. Andy Feely joined from Brentford on a free transfer. A club record £95,000 for Alan Nill from Swansea. And the final piece of the jigsaw, Tony Cunningham, £40,000, followed his old manager from Blackpool.
Coughlin through to Cunningham, who is onside. 1-0. League goal number 8 of the season for Tony Cunningham.
Foul there. Cunningham breaking free, and it's 1-0.
July the 29th, 1989, and football back with us again. This time it's Chorley Borough versus Bury in a pre-season friendly game. Header out by Clements. This is Cunningham. Barnes playing the ball forward, looking for Greenwood. Greenwood just gets a foot in. Finds Wythe. Wythe makes room down the left. Looks to get the crossover. The cross comes. Barnes. Control lets him down initially, but gives the ball to Bishop. Bishop shot. That's just wide. Jefferson. Lee foot in. This is Ross. Ball cleared by Valentine. Greenwood heads on to Cunningham. Cunningham just times it right before playing it back to Greenwood. Greenwood steps in front of Keeley. Tries to get the crossover and blocked by Keeley for a corner. A long one, Bishop's header. Saved by Evans. Decision to Bury. This is Barnes. Flicked over towards Hoyland. Hoyland's header. Cheering's there, but they haven't seen the linesman's flag on the far side. That's cleared off the line by Greenwood. Hoyland's header on. Cunningham helps the ball on to Greenwood, and Greenwood shot just wide. In fact, as you can see, the referee indicates a corner, so there was a deflection. Barnes moves over to take this Bury's third corner. This time it's near post. Header by Hoyland, diving header by, I think, Nigel Greenwood. So 24 minutes played, and it's Chorley 0, Bury 1. Glendon dispossessed by Lee. Lee carves his way through the defence. Looks for support, finds it in Barnes. Barnes just to Wythe, who was on the overlap. Lee finds Wythe. Barnes. Nice skill from Barnes. Men. Keeley. The drops to Barnes, and Barnes makes his way towards the penalty area. This must be Greenwood's second, surely. No. Parkinson free in the centre. This is Hoyland. Hoyland helps the ball on to Barnes. Chance for Barnes. Round one. Trying to make room for the shot. Cunningham misses his kick, and Evans will claim the ball for Chorley. Ball for Bury, give it to Hoyland. Cunningham. Parkinson's first time ball towards Greenwood. Greenwood gets his head to the ball. Chance surely for Hoyland. The cross. That was played at swift pace back to Tommy McIlroy wearing a number 4 jersey. On for number 6. And that was Cunningham with the try there against the goalkeeper. Good save from the goalkeeper. Here's Robinson, first chance of the season for Robinson. Turns the ball inside to Hoyland. Hoyland's shot's just blocked. Headed by Atkins. This is Lee. Lee just breaks forward. One-on-one against the goalkeeper for Lee. Charlie number 2, Jeff Lomax, was furious with the referee, thought he'd got a fair challenge in, but Lee went down. So Bury will have a penalty. 64 minutes. And the penalty taker's job, of course, is that of Liam Robinson's. He's placed the ball, turns, and slots that confidently home to make it Chorley 0, Bury 2. Header from Hoyland, as we were saying, the 2 substitutes. One is Lee. Still Lee, inside to Robinson. Robinson sidesteps the defender, chips over. And the header by Mackenzie just over the bar. He pushed a number of men towards the far side of the area. It's lofted high. Hoyland gets a header back in. Bishop shot, and that's just wide from Bishop. As David Lee made progress down the right, the referee blows the final whistle. Here's Lee. Chance for Lee to cross towards Cunningham. Goes for the far post, where there's Greenwood's header. That's just over the bar. It's Joe Neenan with the kick for Northwich. Gets good length on it, headed out by Valentine. Cunningham again feeds the ball to Hoyland. Hoyland in turn finds Lee. Long cross from Lee. And that looks like an own goal from the number 6, Ozzie Smith. He was trying to cut the ball out before it got to Nigel Greenwood, and in the process just headed the ball in the top right-hand corner beyond the reach of Joe Neenan. So 4 minutes played. Famous for his cup exploits with Shrewsbury Town. Of course, they knocked out one of Bury's near neighbours, Manchester City. O'Connor wide, looking for Nolan. This is Nolan. That's the crossover. And nobody came to pick up the oncoming Northwich forward. And Northwich immediately strike back through the number 9, Derek Parker. So 9 minutes played, and Parker equalises for Northwich. To the left, Greenwood he uses, he had Hoyland to the right. Greenwood gets the crossover wide to Lee, and Lee with another chance to put a crossover, a teasing cross, one which forced the own goal in the 6th minute. That's a cross, head by Cunningham, and down goes Neenan at his right-hand post. On by Greenwood. Hoyland looks for the ball. This could be a second own goal by Maguire. But Neenan just tips it round for a very corner. Hoyland heads the ball on. And shot by Hoyland, that's just over the bar. Headed by Cunningham. Smith. Parkinson. Forward ball by McIlroy to Greenwood. Chance for Greenwood to put the second in. That's just tipped one. So Connor trying to play the ball down to Maguire. Cunningham adjudged onside. Shot from Cunningham, that's just over the bar. reaching the desired player. McIlroy just back heels to With. Robinson. Cunningham. Race between Neenan and With, and Neenan just gets there ahead of With. McIlroy for Berry. Finds Robinson. Robinson spots Barnes in space on this right-hand side. Lovely ball, finds Barnes. And Bishop is going on the overlap. Barnes decides he doesn't need Bishop. Still Barnes. Still Barnes. This is Robinson. Look to cross the ball. Overcomes the cross towards Cunningham. Cunningham's header falls to Hoyland. Surely number 2. That's 2 for Berry. Jamie Hoyland. "65 minutes played. Northwich 1, Berry 2. Hoyland's header on. That's Cunningham with the last touch, just over the bar. Cunningham's header forward, just in front of With. That could be a second known goal. Indeed, it's a second known goal. And the scorer of the second own goal. The scorer of the own goal was Ian Nolan. As Northwich begin to make their substitution. Elliott was trying to make contact, and as that corner came over, the referee decides the 90 minutes are up. Useful test for Sam Ellis's side. He's tried enough. But the Preston attackers offside, and Peter Valentine will restart with his free kick, only a couple of yards inside the Berry half. Header on. First time shot by Tony Cunningham. And Andrew Kill did well to get down to his right and turn the ball just round the post. It's closer. And Preston come away, they've crossed the halfway line. And still the run. Here's Patterson. Patterson shoots, and Bishop clears into touch. Shaw. Patterson. This is Miller. Chip forward, looks for Patterson, good control from Patterson. That must surely be the first goal from Graham Shaw. 16 minutes played. The run was by Patterson, and Shaw was there just 2 yards out. Cunningham's header out. Mooney with the attempted shot. Oh dear. Tony Ellis puts the second goal in as Valentine and Farnworth conduct an inquiry. Andrew Gill with the goal kick. Clemency's header forward. Cunningham. He's out by Hoyland. Still Hoyland goes forward. McIlroy. Bishop. He starts to run. There's Parkinson. Greenwood chips forward. With Bishop. Hoyland with a chance. Can't turn. Uses Greenwood. Greenwood shots. That's a goal from Greenwood. 43 minutes played, and Berry pull a goal back from a shot by Greenwood. Clemency's header forward. Parkinson. Ellis blocked. That was blocked by Clements, and then the shot turned superbly over by Farnworth. The free kick, Bury pushing men forward, search of the equaliser. Cunningham's header. Hoyland, and in steps Greenwood, just wide from Greenwood. Andrew Gill with the goal kick. This is Joyce, and Joyce goes forward. Shaw, shot from Shaw, tipped over by Farnworth. And there is the final whistle as Peter Valentine heads the ball. Goal after 16 minutes by Graham Shaw was Chapman puts the crossover. Clement clears upfield to Parkinson. Parkinson in turn finds David Lee on the right with a bit of space and a chance to make some progress. Ahead of him is Vinnie Chapman, decides against taking Vinnie Chapman on and looks for the first time ball, and that could very nearly have been an own goal from Wayne Goodison. Hit long, looking for Cunningham's head. Cunningham gets his head to the ball, and that's a goal from Jamie Hoyland on the far post. The initial header from Cunningham from a corner by David Lee, so with only 6 minutes showing on the clock, it's Rochdale 0, Bury 1. Header from Cole, falls for Hill. Chip forward by Hill. Parkinson was making the run, still Parkinson, and the Parkinson shot took a deflection. So a foul by Valentine on Stonehouse. Free kick already taken. This is Goodison with the cross, good cross. Farnworth will have to challenge. And under pressure. Header by Cunningham, balls for Parkinson. This is Lee. He's got his skipper Hill on an overlap, decides against using him. First time cross, Hoyland's head. Chip back in by Whiff. Again Hoyland gets his head to the ball. Cunningham down to Hoyland, and Hoyland puts the second goal in. 16 minutes again, the Cunningham-Hoyland partnership working.
16 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, the second of the game. Number 4, Jamie Hoyland. Number 4, Jamie Hoyland.
And looking for Goodison down this right-hand side. It's Parkinson who intercepts. And Farnworth can't collect first time as Stonehouse was running in. Stood just on the edge of the penalty area. Shot by Robinson. Chipped forward by Robinson. Lee to Hill. Robinson's header finds Lee. Lee surges forward down the right wing. Tried to play the ball inside towards Hoyland. Cut out by Holmes, but in the process couldn't stop it from going over the goal line. So that's a corner for Bury. So we approach the final minute of this first half. Over comes the corner. Header by Cunningham, header on by Hoyland, and that's just wide by Hoyland. Football League Tribunal to decide. Let's hope they carry on their usual and allow the buying side the benefit. Thanks, Graham. And Lee goes down in the penalty area. A trip by Vinnie Chapman. That's the first minute of the second half. And the question now is, will Jamie Hoyland be given the chance of a hat-trick? Or will Liam Robinson take the kick? Well, Liam Robinson's picked the ball up. Jamie Hoyland had a quick word with Tony Cunningham and I think shook his head saying no, he didn't want to take it. It is of course important for Bury. This third goal means an extra point. So here's Robinson against Welsh. And there it is, Liam Robinson puts the third goal in the first minute of the second half.
Please score in the 47th minute, number 10, Liam Robinson.
Hill Still Barnes. Feely. Looks for the shot. Great shot, Feely, but well, sure it. He's got his body behind the ball. Is it dipped? Barnworth was behind the ball all the way. Barnes. Robinson. Waits for Hill on the overlap. Feeds him the ball. And over comes the cross. Wells claims well, just on the edge of his 6-yard area. Hoyland forward. This is Burns for Rochdale. Ward feeds Stonehouse. Stonehouse trying to get the cross in. It took a deflection and landed just nicely for Farnworth. And Farnworth is tackled. And this will surely be a goal for Rochdale from number 10, Willie Burns. As Farnworth attempted to kick out, he was tackled by Burns. Farnworth forced him wider and wider to the left. But eventually, Burns decided he had the angle just... Parkinson. Forward by Freely. But a cross, that's just wide. Free kick taken, headed out. Hoyland was there battling for the ball. The referee, Mr. Midgley, blows the whistle on this second of the series of matches in the round robin. Welcome down to Gigg Lane for the last in the series of preliminary rounds of this Lancashire Manx Cup, the pre-season tournament, to the 1989 season, 89-90 season that is. Currently the top two sides in the table, both with 3 points, are Bury and Blackpool. Blackpool shade higher than Bury in the fact that they have a goal difference of +2. Bury have a goal difference +1. Farnworth kicks long, again looking for Cunningham. Cunningham gets his head to the ball this time. Cleared for Blackpool by Gore. Back in by Hill for Bury. That's Cunningham again challenging. Keen to do well against his former side. Shot from Hoyland. And well kept out by Simon McElharvey. This is Hoyland. Glorious ball for Peter Barnes. Barnes will look to get an equally good cross in, uses Hill. There comes the cross. It's ball for Hoyland. Hoyland shot, and that's stopped on the line by McElharvey at the second attempt. Hoyland lays the ball back to Barnes. This is a quicker attack by Bury. Feely. Parkinson. Greenwood's header around the post by McElharvey. And Bury have a corner. This is Valentine as Bury again push forward. With Parkinson. Over comes the cross. Greenwood shot! It's tipped onto the bar by McElharvey. Another first-class save from the Blackpool goalkeeper. That's for Blackpool with Burgess. Forced to play it wide to Cole. Still Blackpool have possession though. This time saved by Farnworth. And Blackpool have a corner. Header out by Methven. Hoyland. Cunningham. Cunningham shot! Wide from Cunningham. Lovely turn of pace. Parkinson. Feely. He's shot! And again it's held by McElharvey. There is the final whistle. Match has ended goalless. A match in which Bury threw everything, especially in the second half, towards the goalkeeper, Simon McElharby. He made a string of outstanding saves in the second half. Friendly game, home of Rossendale United for over 100 years. Bury first started coming here possibly around about a century ago in the original Lancashire League. This pre-season friendly has become something of an annual event. Only one in the past 5 years have Bury not made the short journey up the M66. Ashley. This time the cross does come over, headed on by Liam. Hill. Lee just lays the ball off for Hill. Hill back to Lee, and Lee in feeds Hill, and Bury making good progress between Hill and Lee down this right hand side. Cross from David Lee takes a deflection. So Bury will have another corner. Header on by Neil. Spectacular try by Liam Robinson. Clements just touches the ball back to Farnworth. Parkinson's header on. Greenwood claims sets Lee on a run. Desperate tackle from Hornsby, but still Lee in possession. He's been held up long enough for the Rossendale defence to get back before he chips over the cross. Ashley's header, no direction. This is easy for Hornsby to clear upfield. Hill's header back finds Parkinson. This time a longer cross to Greenwood. Great save by Hobson. Still Bury have possession, and McElroy was shouting for the ball. Robinson trying to twist and turn an opening. Parkinson on the edge of the area, but neither was found, and Rossendale clear the danger. This is Robinson. Ball into Hill, and Hill looking for a shot. Greenwood finds Robinson well in the penalty area. Robinson going forward, and that's just, I think, hit the post and gone behind. It's a long kick by Farnworth. And Greenwood puts the ball in this is the first minute of the second half. And a bit of a mix-up in the Rossendale defence. Twice they tried to play the ball back to Steve Hobson, and twice it hit one of their own men on the back, and eventually Greenwood just knocks the ball in from the edge of the 18-yard area. Everybody left the ball. Robinson nearly made contact, but Bury still had possession with Nigel Greenwood, and he gets the crossover. And that's let Nil in, and Nil will look to put the crossover. Ball finds David Lee on his right. He's well tackled by Mark Gardner, but unfairly, says the referee. And so Bury will have a free kick just on the edge of the penalty area. Back on his feet, and Sammy McElroy places the ball for this free kick. And it comes, and that's Bishop, and Bishop puts in number 2. 8 minutes into the second half. Clements. Finney will look to get a cross in. Yes, he does. Oh, that's a fine goal. Dave Coddington, no chance. Ashley can take the throw in. The whistle is blown, brings it to the end. The great friendly game between Rossendale and Bury. Bury, for the start of the 1989-90 season, this, the first fixture in Bury's 85th season in the Football League. First season, of course, they took part 1894. It's kicked by Farnworth. Over Robinson's head, and Cunningham challenges for the ball. Lee gains possession. Lee brought down just on the edge of the area. His pace was going to take him past the Bristol defender. So Bristol City build a three-man wall as Hill just chips the ball over. Looks for Cunningham's head. He's got the head, and that's hit the bar. Andy Leaning didn't seem to make an effort. Eaton. Feely wins the ball for Bury. Swung gives Cunningham and Lee and Robinson something to chase. It's headed back by Newman. To Gavin. And Farnworth did just enough to put Gavin off. Well, again with the throw. And Robinson on the edge of the area. Nice ball to Robinson. Robinson got round one tackle, couldn't get round the second, and Bury have their first corner. David Lee has plenty of men to aim for in that penalty area. Robinson off the line. Nil, and that's just gone wide from Alan Nil. Robinson's was the original effort, cleared off the line. Wimbledon forward. Corner off Alan Nil. Forward. Hoyland. For Robinson. Bailey forward for Bristol City. This is a chance in the opening goal for Rob Taylor. The ball spun away from Nil. Taylor was there to beat Farnworth. 12 minutes into the second half, and Bristol City take the lead. Robinson. Robinson, and eventually Robinson fouled. McElroy shot, so that's over the bar. Hill's throw to Robinson. Robinson lays the ball off back to Hill. And forward looking for McElroy. Cross from McElroy. It's just cut out. Wimbledon clears. Greenwood gains possession for Bury. And sends another crossover looking for Cunningham. This is Lee. Still Lee battles for the ball. Last play to touch it, had a red shirt. It'll be a corner to Bury. On. Hill's head out. Greenwood turns the ball back. This is Lee. Smith fouled Lee. could be Bury's last assault on the Bristol City goal. Bury pushed as many men forward as they can. Greenwood and Greenwood shot, and it's come in! The free kick from Hill was headed out, and as Greenwood gained possession, he curled the ball past the dive of Andy Leaning. Greenwood's header forward. This is Cunningham. The Cunningham trick just on the edge of the area by number 8, Rob Newman, the Bristol City captain, and out comes the referee's notebook. Robinson shot. Second chance over the bar. There's Leaning's goal kick. Header was by Valentine. There is the final whistle. It's a game in which for most of the time it looked, especially in the second half, as though Bristol City would go away with a victory. Down here to Edgeley Park, Stockport tonight for Littlewoods Cup. First round, first leg. It's their first visit to Edgeley Park for close on 5 years since the 4th Division days under the ex-manager, that's Martin Dobson. Parkinson. Feely spots Lee. Control by Lee. Maybe Lee sets himself for the shot, and this time wide of the right-hand post. Cunningham's header. This is Robinson. Feely. Hill. Nice ball to Lee. He gets the crossover. Here's Hoyland. Easy for Matthews to clear upfield. He's onside. Wait for men to get into the centre before putting the crossover. There's Cunningham's header. Really, Cunningham should have hit the mark from about 7 or 8 yards out. With the corner. Cunningham's header. This is Robinson. Challenge. Hill gets the shot in. Blocked by Robertson, and Robertson will be the first to react and pick the ball up. This is Hill. Hoyland's header down for Parkinson. Cunningham. Simon Farnworth. Kick. It's for Greenwood. It's headed on by Bill Williams. Hoyland shot, and that's just wide from Jamie Hoyland. Forward to Cook, and Cook's inside. He gets the crossover. First time shot, it's taken a deflection. That's just wide. Forward by Matthews, just cut out by Clements. Still Matthews sets the ball for Payne. Howard for Stockport. Crossover coming in is Beaumont. Beaumont's header, fine save by Farnworth. Forced a mistake, and Cunningham is surely shot on target. At least you would have expected from there, but no. This is Cook. There's Brown behind him if he needs him. Brown with the cross. Oh, McCain right to the edge of his area. Really never made contact. It was easy for Stockport number 9. Gary McDonald to put the ball into the back of the net. Williams. Lead upfield, Valentine. Over Valentine. A fine chance for Cook. Palmer ahead of him. And this will be number 2. It's not got in fact. I think it was probably saved off the line by the Stockport player, Gary McDonald. Greenwood helps the ball on to Cunningham. This could be Bury's last chance of an equaliser. There's the shot, and that's wide from Cunningham. There can only be injury time left. Forward by Feely. And there is the final whistle. And Stockport County will go to Gig Lane in a week's time for the second leg of this Littlewood Cup, the first round, with a 1-goal advantage. Scored after 73 minutes by Gary McDonald. The line-up this afternoon is the debut of the on-loan goalkeeper from Sheffield Wednesday, and that's Marlon Beresford. It is actually his full league debut this afternoon. Cunningham's header. Hoyland to McElroy. This is Feely. With first-time ball into the box. McElroy's header on, the ball's fallen for Greenwood. And Greenwood shot just to the left of the left-hand post. And right. McElroy. Hill. Greenwood lays the ball off towards Lee. Greenwood again. Cunningham back to Greenwood, and a chance for Greenwood. The ball is now dropped for him. The shot just wide of the right-hand post. With Hoyland's just making a run. Hoyland lays the ball to Lee. Lee skipped round one challenge. Tunks off his line. Hoyland. Lee. Overcomes the cross from Lee. Cunningham's downward header. Chance for Greenwood. Saved by Tunks. Shaw will be cut out by Hill. His pass finds Lee. And Hoyland first time back to Lee. Got Atkins ahead of him, but Lee will look to get the crossover. And that almost fell for Sammy McElroy. He was closing fast on Roy Tunks. McElroy. Forward by With to Greenwood. This is Valentine. Feely. Run by Hoyland. Looks for the chip, and that should surely be the opening goal. And Hoyland has chipped Roy Tunks from the edge of the area, just on the stroke of half-time. And Bury's first half pressure pays off. Well, Andy Feely. Hoyland. Back to McElroy. Chance for McElroy. That's just beyond the far post from Sammy McElroy, but the move put together well with Hoyland. With the throw. It's for the long one towards Hoyland. Gets his header on. Cunningham challenging for the ball, and it hasn't been cleared. Shot from Feely. Clements himself to take the free kick. Towards Hoyland. Header on by Hoyland. Finds Cunningham on the edge of the area. Ball stopped for Greenwood, chance for Greenwood, and Greenwood has put number 2 into the back of the net. Minutes played. It's Preston North End 0, Bury 2. He'll love the ball through the centre for McElroy. Just cut out by Swan. Hoyland. Lee. Chance for David Lee. Shot! That's just wide from David Lee. It's Harper for Preston. Wrightson trying to set himself up with the shot. This time it's dropped for Miller. First time shot from Miller, and there's Shaw. And Preston pull a goal back. Hoyland forward. Cunningham, chance for Cunningham to open his account for Berry, and that's a great save by Tunks. One kick from Tunks. Header by Clements to Parkinson. The back pass by Parkinson has given Shaw the chance of the equaliser. Held up long enough by Beresford. Harper, and there it is from Harper. And Preston have fashioned an equaliser from an awful back pass by Phil Parkinson. Header by Cunningham. Lee, chance for Lee. Nearly fell for Parkinson. Hoyland forward. Greenwood on. Cunningham. And Cunningham's there! And that's it, 3-2. And surely there's only 60 seconds to go. And I can see Sam Ellis on the touchline indicating 1 minute to his players. And as he came on, and as Beresford kicks the ball, the referee, Mr. Telford Mills, blows his whistle some 4.5 minutes into injury time in a most traumatic Lancashire derby. Welcome to Gig Lane for tonight's Littlewoods Cup first round, second leg tie. The first leg last week separated by a goal for Gary McDonald in the 74th minute for Stockport County. So David Lee has gone over to take this corner. Hill lays it back. It wasn't a good corner. Didn't get much height or distance. Overcomes the cross this side. Cunningham's header just wide. Stockport free kick as we approach the 15-minute stage. Score still Bury 0, Stockport County 0, which leaves Stockport County leading 1-0 on aggregate. Chance on, a lovely goal from Mick Matthews. 15 minutes played, and he seemed to have all the time in the world to scrub that ball. That's Simon Farnworth. Throw by Hill. Hill back to Lee. Lee will look for a first-time cross. Over it comes towards Hoyland, Cunningham's header, and that's only just wide from Cunningham. So Bury will hope to gain some advantage from this corner. Not a good one by Barnes. It's headed back out, so a second chance for him. Cunningham's header, and that's a great save by Siddall on the line from Cunningham. Peter Valentine. Take the free kick. Wafted in towards the penalty area. Towards Cunningham. I do believe the referee has awarded a penalty. And just as the referee awarded the penalty, Bury make a substitution and send on Liam Robinson. In fact, the referee has now spotted Liam Robinson. He will replace Nigel Greenwood. And Liam Robinson's first touch of the ball will be to take this penalty. Liam Robinson versus Barry Siddall, and what can Robinson do? Oh, Siddall has saved it! And Siddall has saved the penalty from Liam Robinson on 55 minutes. Over comes the corner, header by Cunningham. Cunningham. Tackle by Thorpe, he still has possession. Hoyland finds McElroy. McElroy to With, and over comes With. And that's a great goal from Liam Robinson. Superb cross from Chris With, and Robinson was there on the near post to glance it past Barry Siddall. Only 5 minutes after he failed from the penalty spot, so Robinson atones for his earlier error, and it's Bury 1, Stockport County 1. Long, Farnworth doesn't quite claim, he manages to get a fist to it. This is Williams. Williams shot, and that must miss off the bar. And that's a lead off for Bury. Waits for Andy Hill, uses Robinson. Tipped in by Robinson. That must be handball. In fact, the referee didn't give it, and that's it. And there it is, Stockport County have come here to Gig Lane Bury, and they forced the draw they needed. Mick Matthews got a goal as early as the 15th minute, which settled the Stockport County nerves. That was the goal they needed. Bury then knew they needed 3 goals to go through. To score for the first time in 4 games this season by beating Wrexham 5-0 at home and going through on a 5-0 aggregate. They've drawn mighty Liverpool in the second round, and so this afternoon their players will be all out. To keep Bury substitutes are at 12, Nigel Greenwood, and 14, Phil Parkinson. The referee is Mr. R. Hart, and his 2 linesmen are Mr. S. Loudon and J. Shawcroft. This is Page for Wigan. Thompson looks to get behind Bishop and succeeds, and there it is! A goal by Mark Hilditch, and that must be only 30 seconds or so of this game. And what a dream start for Wigan. Challenging. This is Hoyland with the header. And Hoyland was being fouled by the Wigan number 4, Neil Rimmer. So Bury will have a free kick. McElroy is taken straight away to David Lee. And Lee tries to go round Tankard. He's gone round Tankard. Will look to put the cross in, a similar sort of cross. Here's Hoyland's header! And that's the equaliser from Hoyland! 2 minutes played. Bury 1. Wigan Athletic 1, and 2 remarkably similar goals in which the wingers, both the number 7s, have got behind the left backs. Nil forward. Headed by Robinson. This is Cunningham. Lee was asking for the ball. He's been given possession. A good run from Lee, and still Lee goes. And Lee tumbles to the ground, and the referee turns away unmoved. Page tackled by Valentine. Hoyland down to Robinson, and Robinson knew that Lee would be outside him, and Lee again tries to go round the defender. Launch towards Hoyland. Hoyland gets his head to the ball. Lee with the challenge. Stopped by Atkins, and I don't think Atkins knew much about that. Hill. Lee. Still Lee. Lee looks for the shot, gets the shot, and Atkins again saves in the Wigan goal. Good ball, finds Thompson on this near touchline. And he lays it into the path of Rimmer and looks for the return. He's got the return, and again Wigan will look for a cross, and there it is. And Hilditch and Thompson have combined in the 18th minute to put Wigan 2-1 in the lead. Bury push men forward in search of the equaliser. Cunningham's header. With challenged as well. Nil. Robinson in with another challenge, and Lee will look to cross. Cross comes over from David Lee. Cunningham up with Atkins. Cunningham The crossover, Lee challenging. Wigan trying to clear the ball. Nips David Lee, and Lee will look for a good cross. The cross there, it's just past the far post. And it's a chance for Wigan to put number 3 in. Great save, Simon Farnworth. And Cunningham wins the header. Finds Robinson. This is Hill. Hill tries to set Lee free. He does. Lee gets the crossover. Hoyland. And there's the equaliser from Jamie Hoyland. Right on the stroke of half-time. And again, David Lee was the provider. So Bury 2, Wigan Athletic 2. So Simon Farnworth with the Bury goal kick. Time Cunningham out jumped by Beasley. Bishop can spot Lee, he's unmarked on this near touchline. Robinson. Inside to Hill, this is a great chance for Hill. Shot by Hill, and that's just past the far post. Kick by Farnworth. McElroy leads the ball for Bishop. Robinson. Hoyland forward. Bishop's header on to Cunningham. Cunningham to Robinson. Robinson couldn't quite get hold of the ball. And place it past Nigel Adkins. And the game struggling to pick up on the first half tempo in this opening 10 or 15 minutes of the second half. Just Cunningham's header. Robinson just unable to control, but still Robinson. There is. And no, the linesman's flag's face down. And that was cleared off the line when it looked like it had gone into the back of the net from Liam Robinson. Around immediately to Pilling, the only Wigan man forward. He loses out and David Lee comes forward. Still Lee gets the crossover. Robinson's header back. Cunningham, no. Atkins claims for Wigan. Robinson. Greenwood into the path of McElroy. Chance for McElroy. McElroy looked like he was brought down. And the referee. Kicked by Atkins, and as Atkins kicks, referee Mr. Hart blows the final whistle. The first half, it must be said, much more entertaining than the second half, and that was the half in which all the goals were scored. for this afternoon's Barclays League Third Division fixture between Bury and Mansfield Town. Bury come here seeking their first home win of the season at this, the fourth attempt. They have, of course, got a 100% away record in the league, following victories at Preston North End by 3-2 and Brentford last week by a single strike from Tony Cunningham. This is Hill. Robinson. Still Robinson, although he has been floored by a challenge. Hill. Hill's cross. Cunningham's header on. This is Robinson. Return from Robinson, saved by Cox. Foot in by Valentine. Still Mansfield have possession. This is Lowry. Lowry skips round Nill's challenge, gets the shot! So we're midway through the first half. Bury 0, Mansfield Town 0. This is Lee. Still David Lee. He just slipped and still manages to find McElroy. Cunningham. McElroy was screaming for the ball, and Cunningham just couldn't quite find the Bury number 10. Valentine having a struggle with Stringfellow. McElroy's back header. This is Hoyland. Good play from Hoyland as he plays the ball upfield. And this has set Robinson free. Chance for Robinson. And there is a great save, but is he going to go in? Robinson scores! 25 minutes played and Robinson's persistence paid off. The initial shot was saved by Cox's legs, but the ball spun up and towards the goal, and Robinson continued running forward to force the ball over the line. Left to McElroy. A deflection from McElroy, just clears the crossbar and goes for a corner. McElroy with the corner. Nill's header on. That looked to be handball to me. And in fact it is. And I think there was a number of Mansfield players around, so I wouldn't like to say which one actually handled the ball. Given on the strength of the linesman's decision, and here's Liam Robinson with a chance to put Bury 2 up on 32 minutes. And there it is. Cox guessed the right way, but the power of Robinson's penalty sees Bury into a 2-0 lead. Prindeville if possible. Christie. Charles forward. And again, Lowry for Mansfield. Lowry shot, tipped over by Farnworth, and Farnworth not pleased at the lack of defensive cover on this right-hand side. McKernan's corner, side-footed out by Nill. This is Coleman. Prindeville. Hit the ball straight at Cunningham. Nice back heel from Robinson, and Cunningham spotted Robinson. And Bury coming forward. Lee, Hoyland and Cunningham all making the way into the area. Greenwood on the far side has possession. And Greenwood's curling shot, and a goal from Nigel Greenwood. The Mansfield Town defence were all looking for the cross, and Greenwood quite calmly floated the ball round Brian Cox to register Bury's third goal. Cunningham chests off to McElroy. McElroy spots Lee. And the chance for Lee to put in a telling cross. Header from Greenwood, and that's just wide. Greenwood came in well ahead of Cunningham. Play by Hathaway will look to get a good crossover. Yes, he does, and that's cleared by Greenwood. And then by Hoyland. And Robinson Robinson claims possession for Bury. And it's brought down by number 2, McKernan, as he cut inside. And the name of Craig McKernan will now go into the referee's notebook. In fact, the referee has had enough. And he's sent Craig McKernan off. And that's unfortunate for Craig McKernan because he hadn't been booked previous to the incident. Forward by Feely. And there is the final whistle. Blown dead on time by the referee, Mr. Burke. Game Meadows Shrewsbury in 10 years shows Bury currently in 3rd position and Shrewsbury Town currently in 6th position, courtesy of an unbeaten start by Bury and only 1 defeat in the league so far this season by Shrewsbury Town. The Shrewsbury lineup, Hill with the Bury throw. Robinson lays the ball to Hill, and Hill tries to set David Lee free. He's in behind the defence. Crossover. This is Cunningham. Cunningham shot, and that's wide. Throw aimed towards McGinley. McGinley dispossessed by Feely. Valentine forward. Robinson's head on the ball towards Cunningham, and Cunningham using his strength. Chance for Cunningham, and there's the opening goal. Tony Cunningham, 3 minutes played. And it was Cunningham's strength as Richard Craftley came to dispossess him, which saw him through, and his shot went in off the right-hand post. Steve Pittman with the Shrewsbury throw. Richard Craftley to William Robinson. Robinson waiting for support. She's Hoyland in with the shot, and a great save by Steve Perks. As it looked all the while that Hoyland was going to register the second goal. Hill. Cunningham's header down, looking for Robinson. This is Pittman. Pittman clears upfield, only as far as Hill. Again, Bury pressing forward. This is Greenwood. Robinson. Robinson shot, and Perks down to his left. Shrewsbury on an attack. Shrewsbury having a lot of space on this right-hand side. Chance of the shot, and that's hit the post from number 3, Steve Pittman. And over comes the cross. The danger still not cleared. Purdy. Played by Neil. Forward. Over the wall. And claimed by Perks. I think the second attempt after Green had played the ball back to him. So Purdy, he was challenged by Feely. Shrewsbury still have possession. Purdy to Norton. Very want to tighten up on Willie Norton. The ball forward, the look for the cross. Over comes the cross. The equaliser from Dougie Bell. Seemed to loop over the top of Simon Farmworth on the near post. Build again with the free kick. Hoyland's header. The free header for Jamie Hoyland, about 6 or 7 yards out, and he's just another nice turn. Chance for Brown. Good block by Nil. And Brown got a second chance at the ball, and this time it was blocked by Simon Farmworth. Still the danger not cleared. Feely's header. Shrewsbury again gained possession inside the area, and nobody prepared to shoot for Shrewsbury. And Bury given the chance to clear, and that chance has not been taken. Shrewsbury shot, it's a goal, number 10. John McGinley. On the 40 last minute. And really, Bury had no one but themselves to blame. Purdy was challenged by Hoyland. First time ball upfield. Like Greenwood was looking for Cunningham. He claimed the ball. This is Hoyland. And Hoyland still managed to find Robinson, even though he was lay on the floor. Robinson in turn, a ball straight to the feet of David Lee. And Lee skips round the defender, puts over the cross. This will be claimed by Perks. He's forced to punch clear. And still Bury on the attack. This is Greenwood. Over comes the cross. Shot perhaps for Feely, blocked. Hitting forward. Chance for Griffith. Valentine ahead of him. Ball just too far in front of Pittman, but he's gained possession again. This is Norton. Norton, great save, Farnworth. Sitting round the post. Hoyland. Cunningham. Robinson. Chance for Robinson. Looks to get the crossover. And that's punched clear by Perks. Back in by With. Must be by McElroy. Chance again by McElroy. Hits the post, McElroy. 2 or 3 shots cleared just from a couple of yards inside the line. This is Lee, and still Bury go forward. This time cut out by Kelly. This is Green. Griffith. Control on the chest. To Brown. Ball taken up by Bell. Over comes the cross. And there's a chance for Carl Griffith. And give Griffith just that fraction of space. And he slotted home the third for Shrewsbury with about 2 minutes remaining. So Farnworth kick upfield. And there is the final whistle blown by Mr. Frankham Roberts. It's Shrewsbury Town who take 3 points from... Welcome to Gig Lane for tonight's third division fixture between Bury and Rotherham United. Both sides suffered defeats away from home on Saturday. Bury 3-1 down at Shrewsbury Town and Rotherham 2-0 over at Notts County. So both sides will be aiming to get back onto winning ways. Played by Barnsley. This is Neil forward. And Donker around Neil. Some good covering from Nigel Greenwood, and the header on from Cunningham gives Robinson a first-time chance, and he hit the ball first time. And Callan O'Hanlon diving to his right. Hill to Lee. Hoyland tried to find Andy Hill and succeeded in hitting the referee. This is Hill. Ball looking for Cunningham, and Cunningham gets his head to the ball again for David Lee. Header out by Mill. And Robinson clear. Nice ball into Cunningham's pass. And Cunningham just couldn't put the final touch on. Holds it in, and that's just wide as Farnworth came to punch clear. Cunningham gets his head to the ball again. Greenwood inside. Good chance for Hoyland, down to Robinson. Robinson's shot, and that's just over. Nicely worked move. Nils header, claimed by O'Hanlon on the line. Forward by Russell. Almost dropped for Mendonca and cleared by Valentine upfield. Robinson will look to gain possession for Bury. Head back to Greenwood, and Greenwood skips inside 2 tackles. Looks for support on the right-hand side and finds David Lee, a willing partner in this attack. Lee's cross, Cunningham's header! Greenwood then challenges. The great save by Kellen O'Hanlon. Good throw out by Simon Farnwood. Sets David Lee free down on this right-hand side. Gets the crossover towards Hoyland. Hoyland heads down to Cunningham. Cunningham's shot flashes wide. Nils header out. This is Grealish forward for Rotherham. Going forward is Williamson. And there's the opening goal from Bobby Williamson. 2 minutes into the second half. And Williamson puts Rotherham 1 up. David Lee with the corner. Near post, headed on by Nil. Hoyland trying to gain possession. Greenwood. Greenwood shot. Palmed away. Robinson. Robinson. Over the bar from 6 yards. Near post. Header on. Cleared by Nil. Not cleared yet. Goalkeeper. So a free kick to Bury. Way on, says the referee. This is Feely. Finds Lee. Bury will look for some magic from Lee. This is Hoyland. Robinson, first time cross. Headed down by Cunningham. Hoyland, that's wide from Hoyland. Cunningham. Whip. It's over the cross. Hoyland to Cunningham. Cunningham's. Well, that's what I thought, but the referee says just inside. Well, we'll have to have another look at that perhaps later. As it is, Liam Robinson has this chance to level the scores from the penalty spot. Kellen O'Hanlon stands in his way. And here's the very number 8. And again, saved by O'Hanlon. Marvellous save by Kellen O'Hanlon. From Sammy McElroy and Rotherham clear. Still McElroy has possession. Gets over the cross. Nil's header, and that's wide from Alan Nil. And the penalty miss, spurring Bury into further efforts to gain an equaliser. Over comes the corner. Headed out. Greenwood. Chipped in. Cunningham. Robinson. Robinson hits the equaliser. Minutes played. It's Bury 1, Rotherham United 1. David Lee with the corner then. This is Hill. With launches that ball towards Lee again, and he controls it well and gets the crossover. In fact, he's hit the bar. Well, I thought he was going to cross, as did everybody else, and it beat the goalkeeper and hit the bar.
is Scott. McElroy in with the challenge. And again, played by Hoyland up towards David Lee. The ball finding Lee well. And Lee goes on the outside. Over comes the cross. Cunningham's head! And that's cleared off the line from Cunningham. This is With. Cleared again. And again, Cunningham looked to have scored. With McElroy, one last desperate try for Berry to get a winner. And there it is, the final whistle blown by Mr. Lupton. Just about dead on time. So Berry and Rotherham share the points down here at Gig Lane.
Today, number 12, Paul Tobin, and number 14, Warren Donovan. And the Berry team in goal, Simon Farnwood.
And Berry. So Berry, this side is showing just one change from Tuesday's 1-1 draw with Rotherham United, and that is at number 7, where David Lee has not recovered from the injury and is replaced by Sammy McElroy. Well, played the ball to. Cunningham's header. Hoyland on to Robinson, back to Peter Glazier by Paul Wilson.
Come on, Jamie, good run, Jamie!
Well, it is who wins the header.
I'll go forward!
And we're back to Simon Farnwood.
Gamble!
Cunningham's header. Hoyland to McElroy.
Get it in!
McElroy with Wilson in front of him. And Robinson just inside the area. Hoyland's cross inside. And that could fall for Cunningham. And there's Greenwood, and Greenwood with the opening goal. 38 minutes played. A mix-up between Peter Glazier and number 2, Wayne Williams. And Nigel Greenwood steps in to give Berry his first half lead. Wilson. Valentine it was, who won the header. Greenwood back to Hill. Hill upfield. Cunningham gets the slightest of touches onto Robinson. Nice back heel. Finds Hoyland. Hoyland to With. Berry again putting a good attack together, and that's blocked by McPherson to give Berry their first corner. 75 minutes played, and Berry win the first corner.
One back!
Chris With.
Two back in there!
Easy for keeper.
Get ready, Andy!
Header out by Hill. Here's Thomas. Shot by Thomas. Farnwood moves slightly to his left to take the ball low down. Northampton throw everybody forward in this last desperate attempt to get an equaliser. Headed out by Hill. Back in by Thomas. This is Quo. This could be Northampton's last shot, and that's over the bar from Trevor Quo from just outside the area. If Berry can hold it, their third away victory in 4 starts in the league, and would lift them into the top 4. Here's the kick from Simon Farnwood. Farnwood's kick, and there it is. Berry's third away win in 4 starts. Would lift them into the top 4 in the 3rd division. They all started well for Berry. They took the game to Northampton, created a couple of chances in the first half, and on the 38th minute it was Nigel Greenwood who scored the one and only goal of today's game. Welcome to Sealand Road, Chester, for this afternoon's 3rd division fixture between Chester City and Berry. These two sides steered similar paths last season in the Football League. Both, up until the last month or 6 weeks of the season, were firmly challenging for a place in the 2nd division. Both seasons went slightly awry in that last 6 weeks, but this season, the paths they've taken have been vastly differing. The home side Chester are currently 4th from bottom of the 3rd division, whilst Berry are in 5th spot. His kick.
Berry, tackled by Croft, still gets the ball to Cunningham. Feely. Into Robinson, still Feely. Robinson finds Hill on this near side. The chip forward to Hoyland, chance for Jamie Hoyland. Oh, what a lovely goal from Jamie Hoyland. What a peach of a header over Billy Stewart. And Bury take the lead on 12 minutes. Forward by Hennigan inside the Bury penalty area. Cleared overhead by Cunningham. Robinson lays the ball off to Lee. Chance for Lee to show his pace. And still Lee might get possession. It's come off Joe Hennigan. Chance for the cross. There it is. Oh, what a fine goal by David Lee. The Chester defence were expecting a cross, and David Lee just chipped Billy Stewart on the near post to give Bury a 2-goal lead with quarter of an hour gone. Hoyland forward. Abel with the touch. And Hoyland gains possession on this far side. It's over an early cross. Headed clear by Lightfoot. Greenwood. Still Greenwood. And Greenwood looking for a first half strike. And that's going to hit the post. No, it's just gone wide from Nigel Greenwood. Peter Valentine with the kick. Hoyland shot. Stewart. Saves to his right. This time with his head. Butler. To Reeves. Valentine in with the challenge. And Butler evades the challenge, keeps the ball in play. Only succeeds in giving possession to Nigel Greenwood. And Greenwood bringing the ball out. Lovely long ball. Billy and Robinson, he looks round, sees that Cunningham has made space inside the area. And down goes Liam Robinson. From the challenge by Graham Abel. And the referee, Mr. Roger Milford, has no qualms whatsoever in awarding the penalty. So 10 minutes into this second half. And Bury have a chance to increase the lead to 3-0. Liam Robinson, the usual penalty taker, gives up the chance for Cunningham. And there it is. Chester 0, Bury 3. Tenth Chester corner. Headed clear by Neil. Hoyland did enough to put London off. Tried by London. Oh, I say. What a great goal by Sean London. Number 10, Sean London. Newhouse can't quite put his head to that ball. London with the challenge. Robinson on to David Lee, and Robinson and Cunningham making their runs as is Nigel Greenwood inside the penalty area as Robinson gets over the cross towards Cunningham. Cunningham heads to the ball, Wyth challenging inside the area, chance for Wyth, 4-1. Chris Wyth, his first goal for Bury, and Bury restore their 3-goal advantage. And this must surely be the 5th. The cross comes over, Cunningham, and Cunningham over from 3 yards out. And Bury appear at the moment to be able to carve open the Chester defence at will. It's all gone wrong really for the centre half. Cunningham to Lee. Robinson to Lee. Lee with a chance to make it 5. Great save by Billy Stewart. Lee holds his head. Greenwood on this near side. But that's the end of the game. And Bury have come here to Sealand Road and run most of the game and come out winners by 4-1. Their biggest away win for 5 years since a similar scoreline at Peterborough United in the 4th Division days. once this season in league games. Bristol Rovers lost away to Bolton Wanderers on September the 9th by a single goal, and Bury lost a week later at Shrewsbury by 3 goals to 1. So second spot at stake this afternoon, first spot really out of reach of Bury because of the vast goal difference, the difference in the goal difference between Bury and Tranmere Rovers. For the loss of Pitcher just for the few minutes, but you've missed no action as Lee crosses. Greenwood's header saved on the line by Nigel Martyn, and we came back just at the right time. Valentine's header sets Devon White up perhaps, but the challenge by Feely allowed Nigel Greenwood to get a line and claims. Touch. Robinson chases. Challenge with Vaughan Jones and wins the corner. Robinson far post. Alan Knill central position. It's gone near post. Header out by Wilmot gives Bury another chance of the corner. It was hit short by David Lee. This time he will hope to get more distance on it, as he has. Knill's back header. Martyn claims on the line. Makes his way instead to the edge of the penalty area. There's Hoyland. Knill, and that's just wide from Alan Knill. Wasn't the best of corners from Chris With. Jamie Hoyland kept the ball in play. And Knill's shot just past. Clements just keeps the ball in play. Knill gets a foot in ahead of Penrice. Clements clears up to Hill. Hill with an important challenge to win, and he feeds Robinson. Now it's Bury's turn to attack. Jones ahead of Robinson. Waits for support, cuts across the edge of the area. Ball taken up by Hoyland, finds Lee unmarked on this near side. Crossed by Lee. Off the crossbar, David Lee. And Nigel Martyn backpedaling in a desperate attempt to get his hand to the ball. And that would have been somewhat similar to the goal he scored at Chester last week. Cunningham's header. This is Robinson. Lee. Still David Lee will look to get the crossover. This he does. Cunningham. Feely shot. That's just over the bar from Andy Feely. Not back from Cunningham, he knew he couldn't get enough power on the header. Going off David Mayhew. Bury putting in some pressure just as we approach the last 5 minutes before the half-time interval. This is Robinson. For Robinson. Robinson's shot, and again just clearing the bar from Liam Robinson. It's cleared, only as far as Lee. Hill on the overlap. Knill. Robinson. Hoyland back to Robinson. Robinson's shot just wide. With 1-2 on the edge of the area with Hoyland. This is Wilmot. To Alexander. Clemency's header. To be picked up by With. Spots Lee on the far side. Good ball to Lee. Control well. He has Wilmot in front of him. Looks to get the crossover. Robinson's header on the touch by Nigel Martyn was just to make sure that the ball did clear the crossbar. Near post again, headed out by Valentine. And Lee to bring the ball away for Bury again. This time they're determined not to let him run, but unable to stop him, and he finds Chris With a fine ball. With forward to Clements. Clements' cross. And the header from Cunningham is somehow cleared for a throw-in, but a sweeping move from Bury from defence straight to attack. restart with the free kick. It's Valentine. Very attempt to continue the pressure. Ball by Cunningham. Robinson, he couldn't get the power and the shot. Linesman. Ball dropped for Penrice. Saved by Kelly on the line from Penrice. To take the corner. This could be the last action of the game. Second chance to cross, but before he can cross, the referee, Mr. Smith, blows the whistle for the end of this game. The third division's match of the day has finished goalless here at Gig Lane.
Bury's best start away from home, 4 wins in 5 starts. The best start for 90 years puts Bury third in Division 3 after their match of the day with Bristol Rovers at Gig Lane.
Home fixture this week following the game on Saturday, which ended goalless against Bristol Rovers. The Bury side showing just one change from Saturday. The injured Nigel Greenwood has failed a fitness test, and in steps Charlie Bishop in his place in the number 11 shirt. This is Valentine. Pressured by Rayner, but a nice turn by Valentine and played upfield. Cunningham gains possession. He's got Lee outside him. Now a chance for David Lee. Seen little of David Lee in his opening few minutes, but now we will. Great cross. Hoyland's header, and Hoyland couldn't quite get the direction on the ball. Bishop and Cunningham were challenging for the initial cross from David Lee. Receives the return ball from Rayner. Over comes the cross. Kelly just making sure that the ball was clear in the crossbar. Kick the ball. Hill's header out. Taken up by Feely. Feely feeds David Lee. Has David Lee got the pace? Yes, he has. Lee brought down just on the edge of the area. I don't think there was any doubt that was outside the area, even though the supporters on the far side all appealed. It's the kick by Freestone. Header out by Valentine. This is Robinson. Lays the ball off to Hoyland. He in turn finds Bishop. Width has gone on the overlap. Bishop doesn't need him. Gets the crossover. That's easy for Coleman to clear, but only as far as Hoyland. Hoyland chips the ball back into Cunningham. Headed down by Cunningham to Hoyland. Hoyland shot blocked by Robinson. But still Bury have possession through Bishop. Bishop with a lovely cross to Hoyland. Hits the post. Cunningham. Goal to Bury. Bishop it was who crossed the ball beautifully into the path of Jamie Hoyland. When Hoyland's header came back off the post, who has stood there but Tony Cunningham to knock home his 5th goal of the season. Valentine's kick finds Feely unmarked. Hoyland spreads the ball wide to the unmarked Hill. Hill's cross towards Cunningham. Feely chanted a shot from Feely. Yes! Andy Feely's first goal for Bury, and 2 goals in 2 minutes have put Bury right on the path in this game. Now he's changed his mind again and given a free kick. Here's Hutchinson. Feely clears to Lee. And Feely continues the run as Lee goes forward. Still David Lee. And Lee could go all the way here. Looks for the shot, does Lee. And that took a deflection and looped over the bar to take the free kick. Header on by Hoyland. Ball drops for Feely in a similar position to his goal-scoring opportunity. There's Lee's shot. Oh, what a goal from David Lee! And you won't see a better goal than that on any Football League ground this season. Minutes gone. Bury 3, Swansea 0. play by Curtis. Coleman goes round David Lee, leaves the ball for Hutchinson. Hutchinson finds the unmarked Huff. Laid off by Rayner to Hutchinson. Won back by Hoyland, and Hoyland refuses to pass back. Decides positive play and a great ball towards Robinson. The goalkeeper way out of his area again. Oh, and a lovely header on. Sets Solarco up with a chance for Swansea's opening goal. And there it is, well taken by John Solarco. And again by Peter Valentine. Playing well at the back tonight. And Valentine coming forward to show he can do it upfield as well. Here's Lee. Still Lee. Lee shot just over the bar. And here comes a Bury substitution. Bury again prepared to push men forward. Curtis plays the ball out. Important challenge by Valentine. Solarco pursued by Robinson. Robinson doesn't get the challenge in, now he does. Prepared to push men forward in search of the second goal. Cunningham's header out. Ball will drop for Curtis. Curtis is shot. Oh, what a fine goal. Fine goal from Alan Curtis. And Swansea have now pulled 2 goals back. Finds Hill. Inside to Robinson. To Lee. Lee with Coleman in front of him. Strips round both players. Looks for the shot. And Freestone couldn't hold on. By Valentine. Cunningham lays the ball off to Lee. Lee will go on another run. Lee goes straight past Coleman. And again looks for the shot, and a good save by Freestone. Robinson intercepted by Coleman. Still Curtis. To Solarco. Solarco looks for the shot. Saved by Gary Kelly. Again, the ball given away. Bury looking anything but the slick movement they were in the first half, and a chance for Swansea. Great save by Kelly from Robbie James. Long ball forward, headed back by Nil. And there is the final whistle from referee Mr. Danson. It's greeted with huge sighs of relief round the majority of Gig Lane as Swansea put up a dogged fight in this second half. Bury 3 goals up in the first half. The first one from Cunningham as he latched on to a ball. Bury arrive here in the capital today to take on 11th place Fulham, and Bury themselves in 2nd place in the 3rd division. Most of that is due largely to an impressive away record which has seen 4 victories from 5 games. Bury obviously hoping to continue that run down here at Craven Cottage and show just one change from the side which beat Swansea on Tuesday night. Free kick. Knows where he wants to place it. Header on by Greenwood to Robinson. Robinson shot! And that's saved by Stannard at the 2nd attempt. Cunningham's header on. Robinson feeling in with the challenge. And that was a lucky bounce for Bury. Forward ball to Greenwood. Chance for Greenwood to put Bury in front, and he's put it wide. Stannard, headed on by Marshall, cleared upfield by Nil. It's Lee. Lee can't lay the ball off and walk against possession for Fulham. Bounce was kind to him and he found more. And Lee coming forward. With the challenge, and with again finds Robinson. Good persistence from the Bury number 3. As Greenwood is fed on this near side. Shot from Greenwood. Oh, what a goal from Nigel Greenwood. I was saying about good goals earlier on, and Nigel Greenwood produces another spectacular effort 10 minutes into the second half. Number 4 and claimed by Stannard, and he immediately launches a huge kick. There's a fortuitous ricochet for Bury. Here's Valentine to Hill. Hill again inside. The ball almost broke for the Bury forwards. Instead it's Skinner bringing the ball away for Fulham. A lovely through ball to Walker, and this is a chance for a Fulham equaliser, and there it is. Clyde Walker allowed to walk all the way through to Bury defend, and within 3 minutes Fulham hit the equaliser. Going to Fulham, taken by Morg, headed on by Walker, cleared upfield by Scott. Mill trying to get a challenge in. And Fulham coming away with the ball. This is Marshall, pursued by With. Marshall's first time shot. Oh, beautiful goal by John Marshall. Oh, he chipped Gary Kelly superbly well. And 2 goals in 4 minutes have given Fulham the lead. Fulham looking for a third goal. This is Marshall. Scored Fulham's second. It's the crossover. Shot blocked. The ball brought out by Feely. Finds Lee. Lee cuts inside. And still David Lee showing a clean pair of heels. And a good ball to Liam Robinson. Cunningham's up in support if Robinson needs him. Shot. Saved by Stannard. And Robinson will have to go and collect the rebound himself. Good play by Donlan. To Skinner. Looking for a shot, decides against it. This is Walker. Walker will look for the cross. Or Scott forward. He's sprung the offside trap again, and a good save by Kelly. Referee getting impatient. Sayer. Too long for Walker. Hill there to the ball first. Plays to Lee. Lee prepared to take on Morg. And still Lee goes, and he's beaten Morg for pace. And Bury have 4 men streaming forward waiting for Lee's cross. One of them is Robinson. That ball should fall for with shots wide. Line on the edge of the area for Bury as Hill takes this free kick. Ireland's header on. This could drop for Robinson. There's Robinson's shot and an equaliser from Liam Robinson. The Fulham defence unable to clear the ball, and instead Liam Robinson ahead of Justin Skinner to slot home the equaliser with just 5 minutes to play. This is Hill. Robinson. Lee screaming for the ball. Robinson doesn't release yet. Now he does. Into the path of Lee. Chance for Lee to shoot. And that's gone just wide. In fact, took a deflection off Ronnie Morg for a Bury corner. And Bury being urged on by the supporters behind the opposite goal as Greenwood comes over to take this corner. It's Bury's 9th corner of the game. And Alan Nill coming forward. But now Bury not taking too many chances and leaving 5 men back. Nill could cause some problems on this near post. He's a tall player. As over it comes, and Stannard just gets a fist to the ball. Robinson lays the ball back to Greenwood. Over comes the cross, and Cunningham's header. Oh, and a fine save by Jim Stannard from Tony Cunningham. Over it comes. Robinson's header, and that goes over the bar, and that's the last action of the game. Splendid game down here at the Capitol. At Craven Cottage, Fulham, and Bury being applauded off by the following behind the goal. A fair result on reflection.
Well,
Welcome to Gigg Lane for this afternoon's third division fixture between Bury and Birmingham City. It's 20 years to the year since Birmingham last made a visit here to Gigg Lane, and that was in the days when Bury were in the second division. Indeed, it was Bury's last second division home fixture, and Birmingham ran away 2-1 winners. This is Greenwood. Shot from Greenwood, that's just wide. Valentine's kick forward. And by Cunningham, Greenwood was getting a challenge in. Free kick. Mathewson. This is Andy Hill. The corner. Hoyland's header. Greenwood in there challenging, as is Nil. Cleared by Mathewson. Feely. Nil helps the ball onto Cunningham. Cunningham turns. The ball's with Lee, and Lee jinks through. And he's brought down eventually by Tony Cunningham. Now he does. Hill gets over the cross. Hoyland's made a good run. And found the ball. Overcomes the cross. And the header from Cunningham. He didn't make contact. Greenwood has possession. Plays the ball to Feely. Feely chips over. Header out, drops to Lee. Still David Lee. Feely's on the outside. Overcomes the cross. Cunningham's header. That's wide from Tony. John Frame will take. Header on by Cleghorn. Whose ball picked up by Feely. And With intelligently went on a run to add width to the left-hand side. Gets over the cross. Cunningham's header, great save by Thomas. Here's Feely. First time shot from Feely, and again Thomas behind it, but what a magnificent save by Thomas. And there's the last action. A thoroughly depressing game here at Gigg Lane. It was noted before the season started that Birmingham City were trying to get out of the third division at the first attempt. Well, on today's singularly negative attacking display by the Birmingham players, there's only one way they're going to leave the third division, and that's by the bottom end.
Tweet tonight as Sam Ellis returns to the club he managed for almost 7 years as manager of tonight's visitors, second placed Bury. It's just another game, says Sam Ellis, but as Blackpool's manager Jimmy Mullen says, he'll be out to come here for a point to prove, and it will be a big test for us. The last 7 days have been a marked difference for Blackpool Football Club, with last Wednesday's 3-0 capitulation at Exeter City being the low point, and Saturday's 1-1 draw at Rotherham United the high. In addition, Nigel Hawkins has joined the club from Bristol City, and Vince Bartram takes his position between the two posts, as on Saturday, on a month's loan from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Flag is raised, the referee observes it, and allows play to continue with Bury having the advantage, and there's a slip, a chance, but Bartram forcing the player wide. It's knocked away from the edge of the 6-yard box there by Andy Garner, but have to be quick here. Foul by Gary Briggs. You say. So Simon McElroy then, the former Manchester United and Manchester City man, taking that free kick short, looking perhaps for a return now off Liam Robinson. That's a fine challenge by Sean Elliott. Andy Feely bringing it forward. Chance for Lee to take on his man once again. Garner's there trying to block that effort. Oh really, that was a bit dangerous by Gordon Owen, and Gary Briggs showing a bit of foolishness as he tangled with Tony Cunningham. I say foolishness, he responded to a challenge from Cunningham, and consequently the referee having words with the linesman on that incident. Garner's there trying to block that effort. Oh really, that was... Well, the referee has conferred with his linesman, and Tony Cunningham being spoken to by Mr. Watson. Presumably Gary Briggs will also be spoken to by the referee. The referee reaching for a card, we presume it's yellow. "27 minutes of this match gone then, and Tony Cunningham receives the red card. I don't believe this. Wow. He got sent off 3 times at Bloomfield Road in his career for Blackpool, and he's been sent off here in the colours of Bury. Quite remarkable. His way to the dugout, receiving very harsh criticism from Blackpool's fans. And it's all gone badly wrong for the Shakers.
Bury players celebrate a 1-0 victory at Bloomfield Road, which lifts the Shakers into top spot in the 3rd Division. It's the highest league position Bury have held for 20 years. To Ninian Park for tonight's 3rd Division fixture between Cardiff City and Bury. There's a vast difference between the placings of the two clubs. Bury sit proudly at joint top position in the 3rd Division with 27 points, but some 23 places below Bury are Cardiff City in bottom
place and without a home win all season. So tonight they'll be hoping to register that home win. Bury, on the other hand, will be hoping to extend their away sequence, which we've seen them win 5 out of their opening 7 away games. And tonight, interestingly enough, it's Bury's 3,500th game in league competition, stretching back to that first match in September 1894. Rogerson for Cardiff. Valentine has played the ball right into the path of Chris Pike. And Chris Pike has put Cardiff 1-0 up with only 9 minutes on the watch. And a dreadful back pass by Peter Valentine has given Cardiff the ideal start. Straight away on the attack again as they look to find an equalising goal. That will have shocked the visiting supporters on the far side. Bury come to Ninian Park protecting an 8-match unbeaten record. Feely, Hoyland trying to get his head to the ball. This is Pike, the goal scorer. Pike's through again. Pike goes forward, it attempts for Pike to make it 2. There it is. And Pike's put the second goal in, 10 minutes played. Cardiff 2, Bury 0. Bury really have the fight on their hands now. They're on by width. Robinson. Finds Lee, and Lee over nicely round the full-back, chance for David Lee. The shot from Lee, and that's just far post. As in came Tony Cunningham, hoping to get just the slight touch on the ball. Comes the corner from Lee. Going back to the Bury number 7, it wasn't the best corner. That's a better one. Header from just on his own goal line. Forward by Hoyland. Daniel who will get there first and plays the ball back to Hammond. Kelly decides against the short free kick. Run by Cunningham. Here's header forward. To the ball, Hoyland very luckily get the ball back, chance for Robinson, shot from Robinson, and that's a fantastic goal from Liam Robinson, and just what Bury really wanted with just a minute or so to go before the half-time whistle. Cardiff defence didn't look to be in any trouble, he really should have cleared the ball, but Robinson decided to chance his arm, swung that left foot, and in went the ball. So Cardiff 2, Bury 1. Greenwood was over the bar, so Cardiff maintain their 2-1. This is Robinson. Robinson switches a long ball to Lee on the opposite side. Lee inside to Hoyland. Hoyland has a little bit of space, tries the shot, and saved by Hansbury. Finds Robinson. Lost his marker well. Lee. Still David Lee. Still David Lee goes on this run. Puts over the cross. Hill can't get on the end. With will be able to put the cross back over. Comes to Hoyland. And that's just wide from Jamie Hoyland. Still Cardiff 2, Bury 1. Chandler. Stuart Chandler overcomes the cross. That's a free chance. Because on the far side, the linesman's flag had gone off as soon as Ian Rogerson played the ball. Kelly will release the ball immediately. Daniel. This is Chandler. Forward by Daniel. Charged down. Again. This is Chris Pike. Cardiff a chance to put this game beyond Bury. Over comes the chance for Bernard. Number 3 from Lee Bernard. And the Bury defence again just haven't picked anybody up. So with 8 minutes to go, it's Cardiff City 3, Bury 1. There can't be much time left now on the referee's watch. By our time, we're in injury time. Blows the whistle and brings down the end of Bury's 8-match unbeaten run. There's joy here at Ninian Park as Cardiff on their 7th attempt. Pull off their first home win of the season. Bury hope to get back to winning ways this afternoon against Reading down here at Gig Lane, following last Friday's 3-1 defeat down at Cardiff. That defeat ended Bury's 8-match unbeaten run and deprived them of top spot in the 3rd division. Since then, a further 3 clubs have gone above Bury to put them at 4th position. But a victory today and a draw between Bristol City and Bolton could see Bury top by 5 o'clock tonight. The forward, Robinson, holds up to play well, and a nice ball inside the fullback. Lee's first time cross towards Cunningham. It'll be Greenwood who will get there first. This is Cunningham. Waits for Bishop, and Bishop shots, and that's just wide from Charlie Bishop. A good move from Bury. Cunningham's header on. Trying to gain possession inside the area. Lee will pick up the loose ball on the far touchline. Launches over the cross. Important header by Hicks. Possession with Greenwood. Looks for marked Bury player. Decides to play it inside the area. Header in by Bishop. Finds Cunningham. Chance for Greenwood. Shot. Oh, good shot from Greenwood. Joseph with the goal kick. Chested down by Senior, picked up by Lee. Well, David Lee shrugged off the challenge well, chipped forward. Robinson regains possession. This is Hoyland. Feely played out well to Bishop. Greenwood's cross. Picked up by Robinson. Robinson will look for an opening. Here's Hoyland. He's still searching for that opening. This is David Lee. Chip forward. Robinson's header down for Hoyland. Must be the opening goal. Jamie Hoyland. And Bury worked that opening very well. Cunningham jumping well. The ball finds itself with David Lee. He in turn finds Cunningham. Ball forward to Robinson inside the area. Chance perhaps for Hill to play the ball inside. Cleared by Wood. Header by Robinson. Hoyland's header and a great save by Steve Francis. And Hoyland is deceptive with headers like that. Hoyland and Valentine on the near post. Header on by Valentine. The header from Cunningham just time. Chip forward. Reading getting in all sorts of a mess. Chance for Cunningham. And the ball. Nils header. Clements challenging with Payne. Payne wins. Nil heads out for Bury. Feely leaves the ball for Clements. This is Robinson. And the loose ball breaks for David Lee. And Lee's in with a chance of number 2. Oh, lovely goal, David Lee. He shrugged off the challenge from Darren Wood and then placed the ball past the outstretched hand of Steve Francis. For a lovely goal. 66 minutes played. Bury 2, Reading 0. Wicklock challenged by Feely, still has possession. Loose ball picked up by Lee again on this near side. Reading have had one chance to see his properties. Oh, and a crease. They're pushing men into the area. 5 men there. This is near post. Greenwood, great shot by Greenwood. Tipped over by Steve Francis. Cunningham's back header finds Greenwood. Good ball by Greenwood to Lee. Lee's cross comes over. It's headed out, but he'll get a second bite of the cherry. Plays the ball off to Feely. Feely leaves it for the very number 7. This is Robinson. Challenged on the edge of the area. In fact, referee Mr. Bennett has pointed straight to the penalty spot. And I have to say that I thought that the Reading player is very unlucky to have that given against him, because it looked a fair challenge to me. As it is, Liam Robinson with the chance to put Bury 3-0 up with 10 minutes to go. And Steve Francis will hope to keep that down to 2-0. There it is, 3-0. Liam Robinson. Hoyland forward. Header out by Williams for Reading. Back to Jamie Hoyland. He spots David Lee on this near side. Fine ball. Lee again will look to tease the fullback. Over comes the cross. Chance for Hoyland. That must be number 4, Jamie Hoyland. What a lovely cross from David Lee, though. And in fact, Jamie Hoyland coming over to congratulate David Lee on that cross. So Bury 4, Reading 0. Robinson outside him. Robinson himself unmarked. Bury look for a good cross from the Bury number 8. Over it comes. Cunningham in on the back post. That is the final action of the afternoon, and Bury hit back well from their first defeat in 9 games last week down at Cardiff. What more can you do but to win, and to win well, and that's what Bury have done this afternoon by a 4-goal margin. The £250,000 bid for striker John Solarco from Crystal Palace was unsuccessful during the week, but it spurred the Bury strikers to provide the biggest win of the season, 4-0, and move Bury into 2nd place.
He's actually run the line in 1 or 2 international matches as Mr. Rushton, much experience, been on the list for about 15 years, so he's one of the more senior officials. Alongside of him, 2 linesmen, Mr. J. Mountain, Mr. A.N. Butler, the match being sponsored by then Barnsley, swinging over again, well headed away by Nil. Robinson, in the way was Scott, no offside, Evans, yes, he's away, Martin Scott couldn't believe his luck, and then the keeper forcing the save. Well, some battling going on, isn't there? Clements pumping the ball forward, and Scott returning it from whence it came, but this time about on the halfway line. Further. Never. Headed nicely. Oh, and a good save. Oh, and it's over the top. But the Rotherham goalkeeper got another touch. It's a corner. The corner kick following the punch by O'Hanlon. Certainly earned his wage for the afternoon in that one swift move. And he was on the end of it. Dave Lee's cross. Grealish will take the free kick. Johnson found space. Good save. Well, that was a chance just about equal to the Bury one of 5 minutes ago. And this FA Cup tie is warming up. Of the first half at Millmoor. No score so far. Johnson's head just wide. Frustration at seeing their side not performing to their capabilities. Scott. Johnson! Well, he's done more than the forwards this afternoon. Nice. Robinson from Scott. Evans for John Buckley. John Buckley has Grealish in support, but leaves the ball to go to Barnsley. Barnsley takes on Charlie Bishop. The cross! Oh! No flag this time. And it was Sean Goodwin on the end of it. Really? Got to say that ought to have been the opening score. Johnson didn't like the challenge there. But this is John Buckley. Buckley and Bishop. And the ball drops for Tony Grealish. On the left is Ronnie Robinson. Des Hazel. The cross. Buckley! And what a good save! And they can't believe it. It was, of all people, John Buckley with the header. John Buckley. I didn't mean to do him a disfavour when I said about the head. But what I was getting at is he's definitely a footballer. Scott with the cross. Headed up in the air. Johnson and Williamson! Offside is given. Offside is given again. Scott's cross. Oh, what a punch! What a good save. To the other in 20 seconds. And we're well into the last few minutes of this game as Williamson goes through to chip. Oh, and a good save again. We're squeezing half an hour's football into the last 5 minutes. Johnson. Barnsley, good ball, as is Johnson's good ball. Grealish goes into the box, and the keeper collecting well, Gary Kelly. McElroy, Robinson, it's Barnsley. And that's the end of the first round of the FA Cup at Millmoor. All will go to a replay, and of the two managers, the happier must be Sam Ellis.
Park Walsall awaits the winners of tonight's first round replay down here at Gig Lane. On Saturday, over at Millmoor, both sides fought out a exciting and thoroughly entertaining 0-0 draw. Rotherham, it must be said, did most of the attacking, and it was a superb display by Bury's on-loan goalkeeper Gary Kelly. The free kick to Hill. Chipped over towards Valentine. This is Bishop. Goodwin. Trying anything to chance. Throw-in. Chance for Robinson. It's wide from Liam Robinson. Valentine's header. Lee just keeps the ball in play. Tries to go around Robinson. Ran out of space. Greenwood wins possession inside to Lee. Lee immediately challenged twice. First time unfairly. Really was looking to take the quick free kick. Grealish stood in front of him. The referee says the ball was in the right place. Hill again with the free kick, and Bury will look to float this ball over into the penalty area as men have pushed forward. Best chance for Bishop. Charlie Bishop. I think he was quite surprised to see it come, but he took it well into the corner. So 5 minutes from half-time, it's Bury 1, Rotherham United 1, and a huge sigh of relief round Gig Lane. Bury win it back, or almost did through Greenwood. Lee this time, and Lee keeps the ball in play. Next time he is fouled. Three men came over to watch David Lee. Bury have a free kick in a very dangerous position on the edge of the area, and the men, the white shirts of Bury, lining up on the far post. As over comes the cross. Oh, the header from Alan Knill. Header out by Clements. Williamson lays the ball off to Hazel. Over comes the cross. The drop with Buckley. When he had his back to goal, he still has possession as Hill tries to get a challenge in. Robinson's cross. This must be a chance. And there it is. 2-1. Nobody picked up. Stuart Evans. There's 73 minutes gone and Rotherham retake the lead. This is Nil. And there it is. It's Rotherham United who will visit Walsall in the second round of the Cup. In December, it was Walsall who were it was Rotherham who were twice ahead, and for Bury a disappointing evening after such a glorious show on Saturday over at Millmoor. The perfect pick-me-up to Bury's disappointing display on Tuesday against Rotherham would be victory down here at Gig Lane this afternoon against Crewe Alexandra, a victory which could in fact lift the Shakers back up to the top spot in the third division. Currently second place, just 1 point behind leaders Bristol Rovers, so really it's all in Bury's court. Looked to be a foul on Alan Knill, but the referee was unmoved. Crossed by Hill. Bishop's header. That just drifting wide of the post. Bishop to Hoyland. Feely to Hoyland, and Hoyland spots Hill in space. A chance for Hill to have a shot for that. As the shot actually just wide from the very skipper Andy Hill. This is Bishop. Greenwood finds Hoyland. And Hoyland finds Lee. And Lee should revel in the space at the moment that he's gaining. Most teams have been giving him less space than that. Good cross. Robinson, fabulous save. Grey Goose, and then Greenwood's header over the top. We've been struck out any result from that as the linesman had flagged for offside. This is Hill to McElroy. McElroy to Robinson. Robinson challenged by Waters. Still Berry going forward. This is Hill. The ball has come to Greenwood. Chance to be shot from Greenwood, and that's just too high. Ball laid off by Cutler. And Cutler gets the ball back rather surprisingly. Over on the near side is Murphy. Murphy plays the through ball. Chance for Crewe. Great save by Gary Kelly from Craig Hignett. Kelly left exposed really by that attack again down this near side. Very pushing men forward. Valentine's header on. Nil. There's Robinson. Oh, another great save by Grey Goose. Robinson caught the ball full on the volley and it went. A free kick again towards the far side. Oh, and a great save by Kelly to just tip the ball over the bar. Feely in with the challenge. This is Hill. Lee. Hill continues his run. Gets in the cross towards Greenwood. And that was Fisher. And another save by Grey Goose. This time from Charlie. Back possession. Still David Lee. McElroy. Can't win possession. This is Edwards. McElroy with the challenge. Still Crewe can't clear. This is Jasper. Feely wins possession for Berry. Strides forward. Looks for a shot. Feely. And another great save by Grey Goose. Diving to his left. Hoyland. To Valentine. We're in time added on at the end of this first half for stoppages. And one major one when Hignett had to go off. McElroy can't get his head to the ball. McElroy shot, saved by Grey Goose. Here comes the cross. Kelly takes well. He took a knock actually as he took that ball. From Chris Cutler. New lady physio, causing great delight to the Crewe supporters behind the goal to our left. It's a drop ball situation. Very managed to clear. Valentine's header. Hoyland. Valentine. Hill. What a good turn by Hill. Here's a chance for Berry. Greenwood. Greenwood shot blocked. With inside to Hoyland. Crewe again coming away with the ball. This is Cutler. To Edwards. Very stretched as they're desperately trying to seek an equaliser. Cutler. There it is. That's number 2. And surely victory now. It's Crewe Alexandras. Lovely move, and when the ball was put over by Chris Cutler, there was Steve Walters. Into Crewe just on the far side. puts out the danger. Bishop finds Chris With. Hoyland, Greenwood. Crewe threatening to score a third goal here through Sussex. On to Cutler. There it is, a great goal from Cutler. The very defence ragged at the moment. Couldn't wait to hear the end of, to get off the park. Their unbeaten home league record, well and truly taken by Crewe this afternoon down here at Gig Lane. And if Bury had any thoughts when they were of going top of the league, then they were dashed here at Gig Lane this afternoon. Crewe's first visit for 5 years, and for the first series of qualifying round matches in this season's Leyland Daft Trophy. Blackpool have already played one game, and that was against the group's other team, Wrexham. That was played at the Racecourse Ground a couple of weeks ago and resulted in a 1-0 win for the home side. So Blackpool tonight really looking for a win to stay in the competition. Kick taken by Gore, and by Hill, with Robinson. Hill. Cross in from Hill towards Cunningham. Greenwood still with possession, and Greenwood, the shot let him down. Header on by Garner. That ball throw in. Kelly well off his line. Taken near post. Header on. Attempted by Alan Nell. And that must be the opening goal for Andy Garner. Gary Kelly forced to come out to try and cut Andy Garner off, but he still managed to get the chip. Kind of my feeling. This is Greenwood. Garner. Paul Garner. Here's the ball off for Owen. Challenging for the ball. Now Owen, onside, beats the offside track just with Kelly to beat, and there it is, 3-0. Gordon Owen springs the very offside track. Minutes played, Blackpool 3, Bury 0. Bishop got a foot in, Valentine clears at field. Again, that forward ball, chance. There is an own goal from Alan Nell. Gordon Owen was trying to clip the ball over for Craig Madden on the far side. And it took a wicked deflection off Alan Nell and flew past Gary Kelly for Blackpool's fourth goal tonight's game. Result should see Blackpool through to the competition proper, and for Bury it's a long uphill struggle in the game in a fortnight's time at home to Wrexham. Welcome to Prenton Park Tranmere for this afternoon's third division fixture between Tranmere Rovers and Bury. Tranmere have gone undefeated at home for 24 games, so that's a measure of the task facing Bury here this afternoon. Bury with just one victory in the last 6 games, had a 4-0 home win over Reading, and this last week have suffered 2 defeats, one in the Leyland Daft Trophy by 4 goals to 0 at Blackpool, and the other one at home to Crewe Alexandra last week by 3 goals to 0. By Hughes, header out by Clements. Wycliffe. Challenged by Clements. And the second time, it's Hughes. Laid off by Harvey. Martindale. Martindale allowed to run without a challenge. Let's fly. From Martindale, I think he took a deflection, but that's past Kelly. Inside the area. Hill's clearance. There's Tramier, they're throwing. The ball looping over Gary Kelly. From Chris Malkin, I think. Ian Muir placing the ball. Chipped over the wall, tipped over by Gary Kelly. Nicholas header. This is Harvey. And that ball cut out. Bishop was meant for Mungle. Bishop finds Feely inside the centre circle. Lee outside him, chooses Hill. Robinson. Hill, looking for Lee, good ball. They have three men inside the area, Lee can pick one out. One's Hoyland, this is Robinson inside, and there, Bury have pulled the goal back. 6 minutes from half time, and Bury pull a goal back through Liam Robinson. Moore laying the ball off. Just Cunningham finds Bishop. Bishop inside to Lee. Lee continuing his run. Hoyland's on the far side. Lee over to take the corner. Bury's third corner. Towards Valentine, fisted out by Nixon. And back by Feely to David Lee, so Lee with another chance to cut the ball across. Clements' header. Feely forward, that came off the referee, I think. Cunningham. He answers the referee, and Cunningham still goes. Looks for the shot, the cross, and there's Bishop! A very pull back from 2 down. 6 minutes into the second half, and Bishop has put the visitors level. Valentine with the free kick. Towards Cunningham on the edge of the area. Fairclough. Tramier attacking now, 3 against 3. Valentine, good challenge, wins the ball. And gives it straight back. Here's Harvey for Tramier. Pike. Challenge from Hill. Muir. Challenge this time from Feely. This Cunningham. Cunningham. Strength again. Chance for Cunningham, and down Cunningham goes, and that's a penalty for Bury. Cunningham's strength took him inside the penalty area. When he went down, the referee pointed straight to the penalty spot. So a chance for Bury to take the lead. 75 minutes played, and Liam Robinson, I think, will be the man entrusted with the penalty. Robinson versus Nixon. There it is, 3-2 to Bury. Cunningham it is who's injured. And Kelly claims ahead of Chris Malkin. Chris Malkin, funnily enough, scored a 5 against Bury in a reserve game about 10 days ago. Cunningham's header on, and a missed kick, chance for Lee, and Lee's round Nixon, and it's been brought down, and there's another penalty for Bury. And as Lee went round Eric Nixon, the keeper brought the Bury number 7 down, and he's having his name taken as well. He's Eric Nixon. So a chance for Robinson to put Bury 4-2 up. His second penalty, perhaps. There it is, the opposite corner, and Bury 4-2. Robinson's hat-trick. Firm header forward by Higgins. Clements clears. And that's the last action of this game. And what a turnaround from the first quarter of an hour. It started off with Bury coming here having conceded 9 goals in the previous 3 games, and Tranmere Rovers having had a run of some 24 games without defeat here at Prenton Park. A real banker of a home win, and that's how it looked as early as the 8th minute when Martindale strolled down through the centre and hit a 20-yard shot into the back of the net. Within 7 minutes, a Malkin header had added a second, and Bury looked dead and buried. But a goal just before half-time by Liam Robinson gave Bury something to build on in the second half. 51 minutes, and Bishop had headed the equalising goal. Then 2 penalties in the space of 2 minutes, both converted by Liam Robinson. One to Eric Nixon's left and one to Eric Nixon's right. Gave Bury a 4-2 win. Bookings for Jamie Hoyland of Bury and for Pike and Nixon of Tranmere Rovers. And so Bury's lean spell comes to an end. Tranmere Rovers 2, Bury 4, and the crowd 6,207.
Almost halfway through the season, Bury knocked out of both major cup competitions at an early stage, currently stand third in the 3rd division, and perhaps the best chance for 20 years of returning to the 2nd division. The last time they were there was 68-69 season. This high league position mainly due to an impressive away record which has seen 6 victories in 9 starts.